Oh yeah.
Alright, so today we're going to work from the overhook in the closed guard. I can't really talk. We're going to work from the overhook in the closed guard. So there's one major way, so let me start out with this. I can facilitate the overhook in the closed guard. We're practicing in the drill, right? If I have like here, he's postured up, right? And there's like this whole thing. Most of the stuff honestly guys is gonna be over here, so probably yeah, I'll do it this way. So it's like if I can break his posture in such a way where I can facilitate that space getting created, I get my arms on the inside. Okay. I feel like a lot of people have trouble with that generally, and they kind of like this is where a lot of people do. Right, it's like not working. The concept there, this is where I think we're getting understood. If I just try to chop underneath his hands, number one, it's going to be hard to begin with. But number two, like if I'm trying to get underneath your forearm, right, you're just going to like pinch those down tighter. So now I'm like, right. But if I manage, if he starts trying to pass, right, well, either his hands are going to stay there, or let's say I start breaking you down, and your hands are on the outside. So you start trying to pass, I break you down. His hands are going to try to post somewhere. So if I can facilitate those conditions as he starts trying to pass, and if I know I'm going to go here, as I pull him in, I pummel to the inside. With that being said, I feel like this is a kind of unnecessary thing because if I can just break his posture, I can pummel to this overhook situation, I would say, just as effectively as, maybe more effectively than if I'm trying to do it from him postured up. So what do I mean by that? Well, if Mike here is postured up, he starts trying to pass, it's like his elbows are either going to be on the inside or the outside. So now that his elbows are on the outside, just pummel inside now, rather than trying to facilitate that from the beginning. Does that make sense? So it's an option, but I feel like it's stronger if I just already have them broken down to begin with. The scenario where we're going to go to the overhook, and this kind of brings us to the thing at hand, is if I've broken him down, and let's say like, we did on Monday and Wednesday the 45-degree guard where I'm getting this angle, getting over top the shoulder and working here. But let's say that his elbows are out too wide. Yeah, and I just can't quite get the angle I need. It's going to be kind of a stifling situation. This is actually, if you watch a lot of MMA, you see this happen quite often on purpose. Like guys maybe like with good wrestling backgrounds that don't want to engage the jiu-jitsu fight, they're just kind of hang out here with their heads down, and the goal is basically going to be to, when they have the moment, to posture up and land a big shot, right, and just kind of come over the top. So it can be very stifling if they control that pocket on purpose. That's why the overhook becomes a really effective alternative to just trying to keep getting angles, because like, let's switch positions real fast. If I am on top of Mike in closed guard, and I just decide, like, I'm just going to control this window and try to get an angle on it. And kind of just shut his game down. If his game is built on creating angles. Mm-hmm. So switch positions again. So we're going to go a different route. Say he's down, he's like, I can't get this angle, he's going to chase me, whatever. So I'm either going to go from the outside and pull that down. So you guys see that little move? Pretty stupid simple. Or if, like, say I'm trying for this and his elbow's flaring out really wide, I'm going to go inside and kind of come to my knee almost. Does that make sense? Once I get here, I'm going to grab my overhook and almost immediately get on my side. This is the most important part about controlling the overhook. If I try to overhook somebody flat on my back, pull that arm for me. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm not going to lay this time. I got this. Go ahead. Get free. Oh, shit. Alright. Get free. Am I holding you any tighter than I was before?
Yeah.
No. I have to get on my side. If I get on my side, my control is this way like a wizard, not this way like an idiot. So, thank you. So, the only other thing of note really with that is, so let's say I have your arm, is I feel like whether I put my foot on the mat for this one or my foot on the hip is kind of like not a huge detail. Like it's kind of not that important. Technically the hip is going to be tighter, but the mat's going to be more accessible. So, anyway, let me go for a second. First, I can go shave the butt. Yeah, I'll show you. So, I have my side, okay? The first thing I'm gonna do is work from here. I'm gonna take this lapel, I'm gonna rotate it over. Okay, so meaning that I don't leave this soft, spongy part of the lapel on the inside. I turn that to the outside. I'm gonna feed that grip to my messed up fingers. Get that tight, okay? And this doesn't actually have to be the tightest grip on the planet, because the way we're gonna finish the choke is gonna cinch that thing up real good. Okay? From here, I'm gonna karate chop Michael. Hiya! It helps to say hiya. I don't need to go on the inside like this. I see a lot of people when they go for this, they're like trying to fish their fingers in like this, and like that's not gonna work. Don't do that. That's it. I want to just bite. So I karate chop the neck and I bite over top. Now, a lot of the ways that we learn this choke quite often, and Mike, let me have you just kind of lift your chest up a little, just so I can kind of see what's going on. Is like things where I'm like flaring my elbow out. It's kind of like this thing. And it's like that's kind of a choke, right? You know. But it's like, if he just keeps his head buried and his posture's real low and I'm trying to do this, I'm just kind of smushing his face, yeah? It doesn't really cinch the choke in. So there's one detail here that I think, well, two details rather, working together, that I think really cinch this thing that tight. First I'm going to do is, instead of trying to bring my elbow out wide to tighten this thing, I'm going to bring my elbow to his chest, okay? I'm not aiming for this to make the choke happen. Guys, Mike, this isn't really choking him yet, right? But what I'm doing is locking this all into place, and then the way the choke is going to happen is my foot is going to go on his hip, and I'm going to bring my butt away. Yeah. So instead of trying to like choke him with my elbow, because here's the other thing. Okay, I'm going to get over here. Mike, take your left hand and push my elbow to my body. Damn. So this, right? I'm now officially screwed. Instead, I control the center line by putting my forearm blade in the sternum and keep my lapel grip super tight, and then I'm kind of pushing my butt out. Almost like, imagine like I'm trying to rotate my body like the hand of a clock, so where I'm trying to rotate it so that, fingers, I'm going to rotate out this way. Right, so you're going to get my lapel, get that tight, bite, forearm in the center of the sternum. I just want to get that fluid, and then I circle out. Yeah, goes on super tight, like, a lot of times, and this one used to be a hard one for me too. So I feel you guys. It's like you grab this and you're like trying to do this to this guy, and they're just fighting your elbow, and it's like in the rotation. So show them the other side of that. Give my poor little fingers a break. So again, I get to the overhook, turn the lapel over. Camera probably can't see anything I'm doing. So I feed that thing over. I karate chop. Hiya! I bite. My forearm goes to the center of the sternum, so I'm not trying to like flare my elbow out. Center of the sternum, foot goes on the hip, and I'm rotating my butt out. It's really similar. Sorry. Nice. Yeah, that's good. It's really similar to like a clock choke. Yeah. The way, right, where it's like I'm not so much choking by this going tight. I'm choking by this going tight. Does that make sense? Like the looser lapel is getting pulled tight. The other thing just stays in place. So if, I'll grab you, Tom. Is that okay?
I like getting choked.
All right. You came to the right sport. So, just so you can get eyes on that. So, again, like you said, you can, like I mentioned, say his hands on my body. I can do the stuff where I like break and chop. But I also feel like, again, if we go back to the idea of like, what are they always going to defend, right? They're always going to defend. Let's get back a little bit. They're always going to defend the very thing that they see you trying to do. So I find that a lot of times what will happen is, say his hands on my body, even if I break him down, it's like he's immediately going to start trying to pummel back to the inside. Like, right, trying to bring his hands in. So that, or, so even if I break his posture, he's still kind of like winning that fight. Whereas, say your hands are on my body, I have your posture broken. From here, if I'm just kind of like, whoop, and you're right to that overhook. Does that make sense? So now I catch, plant, get on my side. From here, I'm turning the lapel over, feeding the lapel through, and that doesn't have to be like super duper tight. That's the thing. Like you notice, like I'm not super high on the lapel here. From here, I catch this, try to avoid Tom's probably likely expensive glasses. Okay. Yeah. And my forearm is going to go right in the center, and then I'm going to work to just push my butt out to get the chip. And thing. Trying to gnar my fingers too badly. Elbow goes to the chest, and then I'm working that way to the chest. Yep. Just rotate my butt out. Does that make sense, guys? Excellent. Let's go ahead and part our workout. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm working with Tom and two. Yeah.
I think the glasses will make people more badass.
Oh God, you guys want something like that.